Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the SU-152, and I got to be honest, it's a tank that I don't really get on with. A lot of people love the tank, and a lot of people are playing the tank because of that big derpy 152mm. But I just can't get on with the tank. I don't know why, because the SU-152 I really love, but for this I don't seem to do very well in the tank, and I don't know why, because the tank should be fun. The tank is fun when it works. It really does work, and it's hilarious, just like a KV2. When a KV2 works, it's hilarious, but for some reason I just don't get on too well with the tank. When I play it, I don't do massive damage. I normally do like less than 1,000 damage or less than 2,000 damage, but I don't know why, because it is a very popular tank. The 152 is a tier 6 gun. They have got a couple of tier 7 guns. One of those 122mm guns is actually the highest DPM. If you put that on, it makes it the highest DPM TD in tier 7, but I think even maybe the highest DPM tank, along with the SU or SU-122S, SU-122S, but that is the premium. So there's no point playing this with the 122 if you do have the 122S, because it will be the exact same tank. So I definitely would recommend playing with this gun, because otherwise it just takes the enjoyment out. And when you miss shots like that, it does get very frustrating. But this battle, we're watching Willie, and he's gonna play fantastic. He's going to play absolutely fantastic, and he's got some side shots there. Nice 855 roll there into the Sherman Firefly. And it's these kind of games, I've got 2 games for you today, and it's these kind of games that make you want to love the SU-152. But in reality, when you play it, these shots, look, I would have missed that shot. I would have completely missed that shot in the Churchill. The accuracy is like 4.2, 4.3, something like that. It's really quite long. The aim time is about 4.5. The DPM is okay for this kind of gun. The penetration on your AP is poor. It's 140, 150 something, but your heat pen is actually quite good. I think it is 275 and around 90mm on your HE. So not the greatest pen on your HE, but it's not bad for tier 7. You will pen a lot of the tier 6s, but you're not going to pen a lot of tier 8. So you will have to use the heat quite a lot, but you don't want to use the heat. It takes the enjoyment out. You want to be using the HE. You want to pen everything, and you want to high roll everything. Now that was unfortunate. It hit the crate thing in front of that tank. So far, there's one tank that is a one shot on his team. It's a 3 versus 4, and there's still a lot of hit points to get through. There's the SU-100Y and goodbye SU. So now he's up to 2,566 damage with 3 tanks left, and both of his teammates are dying. But he's in a great position here. He's in a fantastic position, and that is the reality of this tank, with them kind of shots on the Sentinel missing. You miss, like, for me personally, I miss like half of my shots when I play this tank, and I haven't played the tank in such a long time, because for me, I don't enjoy it. I really don't enjoy it. Nice shot there. He makes up for the shot that he missed earlier with a blind shot on the Sentinel, bringing it down to a 2-on-2. However, his last remaining tank is a one shot, and he's got a full hit point KV3. Not the best tank to come up against in this tank, and he also has the T28 concept. Also not another tank you don't want to be coming up against really in this tank, unless you can get behind it. But as I've said, it's not the end of the world. The AP, you're not going to carry a lot of AP. You're not going to carry a lot of AP at all, because you are going to struggle to pen. So I would definitely recommend using more heat than AP, because the heat pen's actually, as I've said, 275mm. That's pretty good. That is very good. So We take out the T28 concept now, so that brings him now to 4,300 damage, and he now has just a KV3 left. He's not going to be able to HE the KV, maybe at the bottom, the rear, I don't think he's going to go for it, and he is going to use the AP to get a nice side shot into the KV. And now he's just going to sit behind him with the Hellcat in front of him. If he can just sit behind him, if the KV3 takes out the Hellcat, then he's just going to be stuck here and he won't be able to move. Now he does get a nice AP shot. He's only got one AP shot left, but at this point it doesn't matter. He's full hit points and the KV3 is just 85 hit points, and he's just going to be able to splash him with damage. Gets a nice block damage there, almost, but he does almost kill himself. Not really kill himself, but he causes a little bit of damage to himself with the HE. But 5,700 damage, he done all the damage, almost all the kills, 1,433 base XP, which is incredible for a tier 7 game, especially for a tier 7 where he really only sat there for the first half of the game. Next up we have, John. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. We have John, but this game is a little bit different because he is a bottom tier, but he's going to get very lucky. He's going to get very lucky, and RNG is completely on his side. I wish I had the RNG, this guy with the party camo. I love this camo because it's so ridiculously stupid. I love it. I got it on my E5, I think. Now, first up, first shot, boom, see you later, T54 mod 1, side of a mod 1, within 30 seconds of the game, 1,400 damage done, one shot, ammo rack, see you later. So good start for our man here, our man John, Bob, Joe, Bill. One shot, 1,400 damage within the first minute, and he's going to be able to get up to this Tiger 2, and he's going to get a nice, that was a heat shot. That was a heat shot. That's a Pramo round, and he's still doing 630 plus damage with the heat, which is why I say don't feel afraid to use the heat. I mean, yes, it does less damage than the AP, but not a lot, really not a lot. And the AP, you're more likely to bounce. You're not going to be able to pen this Tiger with AP. You're going to really struggle penning this Tiger 2 with the AP. So why not just guarantee the pen by shooting the heat? And that's exactly what our man done to the Tiger. So he's now going to come in a different direction, which is a great move because he knows that there is tanks pushing to the right. And the position he was in, he would have absolutely got ripped apart. So fantastic move on his behalf here, and now he's going to come up against an SU-152, and he's unfortunately misses. He gets lucky in return. The ISU misses his shot and the Tiger 2 misses his shot, but the Tiger 2 is now on a one shot. He's capping B. He doesn't want to come. He's playing it very risky, and he does get shot from the ISU, but he also puts the ISU on fire, putting him now down to a one shot as well. So it's now 5 against 5. He's on 2,700 damage. There goes the ISU, the biggest target on the enemy team, the only tank that can really kill him with a one shot, unless the IS-6 high rolls. And get ready for it. If one ammo racks are not enough, 2 ammo racks. See you later, Tiger. 2 full hit point ammo racks, which pushes his damage now up to 4,100 damage with still 3 tanks left alive. Is he going to be able to get the HE? I don't think it really matters now because the AMX was a one shot even with AP, but he does clear him for his 3rd kill, leaving now just 2 tanks. 4,700 damage with 2 tanks left, and that is the T44 and the IS-6. Is he going to be able to get another ammo rack? Not quite. I'm surprised because the T44 is quite an easy tank to ammo rack with a gun like the 152. Nevertheless, he does put him on a one shot, and the Pantera, the P43 TER can clear him. Now just leaving the IS-6. He's on 5,400 damage. I wouldn't use the heat, but he does risks it, and it pays off, and he gets a lovely shot. Now the IS-6 is a one shot. I don't think he's going to be able to clear him for his 4th kill, and the kill is going to get taken by the T32. But nevertheless, 2 full hit point ammo racks, 3 kills, and he ends on 6,000 damage, which is incredible for a tier 7. Whether or not it's a 152, it doesn't matter. 6,000 damage for a tier 7 tank is incredible. So that is the SU-152. it's an enjoyable tank when it works, but you need to get it to work. And just like we see on that last game, it really worked in his favour. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.